Hello everyone, welcome back to Relocations TV. Today I'm down at low tide again, checking out another spot. As you know, I always like to come and take a look at low tide just to see what I'm casting into when the water, comes up at high tide, because it always amazes me that when I come down at low tide, you get a clear picture, but when that water comes up, you've got no idea where the rocks are or anything. So I always check this out. If there's any Inglorious Fishing fans out there, I know many of you are, this is just around the corner from his harbour where he puts his boat. And actually just there, like the white rock, you're probably familiar with that on his videos because that's the harbour entrance there. So we're just kind of round the side of it. And we've done a lot of fishing around the corner in the actual harbour itself. We've caught an array of species. We've caught bass, eels, black bream, Couch's bream, gilthead bream, wrasse and the red mullet. So I thought I'd just pop around the corner, and it's worth giving this place a go. I like experimenting with new places. We're going to come down here with worm baits, probably ragworm. Ragworm has been our best bait by far this year. It's nice and calm down here at the moment. Let's take a closer look at the beach. Oh, it's well clean inside that. Crab claw. A bit of a lobster. Have a little crab claw. So the plan is going to be that we're going to either fish off the slipway there, or we'll be at the top on the wall casting down when it's high tide. And as you can see, it's sand all here, so we are going to be casting straight out into this direction. Now I know at the harbour entrance there where the white rock is, I know there's a ragworm bed there or thereabouts. So if we're casting straight out, we're not going to be a million miles away from the ragworm bed. And over here, this pier, I think it was called St Sampson's Breakwater years ago. And when I was younger, you could walk all the way across to the end. But then a few years ago, they split the pier in half, and then they turned that into like a mini marina, and they had small fishing boats in there. But there's no boats in there at the moment. It's looking more like a, I don't know, they're like piling soil in there or something. But yeah, years ago, we used to walk all the way across, and we would fish off these rocks here, and that was always good for like mackerel and stuff like that, and lots of garfish. Yeah, it's funny how things change over the years. Since them days, they've split it in half, turned it into a marina, load of boats in there, and now there's no boats at all in there. That at the top, guys, is a Martello tower. I mean, I believe these were built sometime in the 19th century, and it was a watchtower used as one of the defences against a possible French invasion. Okay, so yeah, after looking around, it looks like behind me there, that's the most logical place to go, because we're going to be using worm baits, we're going to be fishing on the bottom, and like I've already said, an array of species has come in before. I've seen absolutely all sorts caught, not in this spot, but I've seen all sorts caught just in the harbour there. We're not going to target anything particular, but it would be nice to get a red mullet. Again, if you're subscribed to Inglorious Fishing, you'll see that Dan actually fishes live in the harbour, like quite a lot. So these two cranes here, you know, they're usually opposite him, you know, when he's filming. So like I say, I'm just around the corner, I'm in the same sort of area, and we know there's a ragworm bed there or thereabouts in the harbour mouth. So yeah, we're just going to come back at high tide with some worm baits, and I'll see you then. So yeah, I dug some bait earlier. I got some ragworm and some logworm. Not a lot of ragworm, not as much as I would have liked, but it's early evening now anyway, so we're not going to stay here like too long. It's only going to be a short session anyway. We're just going to show you the rig that I always use, which is the flapper rig. So it's my trace down to a 3-way swivel, hook, down to a weight, and another hook. So we've got 2 hooks in the water. That's definitely better than 1. Ups our chances, and I always use this rig. I really like it. Yeah, I would have liked to have got more ragworm like these size, but I didn't have many at all, so I'm gonna have to make this gonna be my lucky ragworm. And with the ragworm, I always just feed it on through the hook, through the mouth, and then just feed it over the eye of the hook so it's on the line. Give it a little bit of hook exposure. It's that one, and this one as well. Okay, we have caught something, guys. Nothing massive, but just a baby pollock, I think it is. So I'm not going to mess around. He's only small. We're just going to get him straight back. Not having much luck tonight, guys. This time we've got a crab. Look at him. He's wrapped himself up in my line. So I'm going to have to sort that out. I'll sort that out and get him back. Finally got the crab off now, guys. He tangled himself right up in my line. He's off. Okay guys, that's it for today's fishing session. It wasn't quite as good as I expected. Having said that, the bait I dug wasn't the best. It's not the best tide, it's a 6.8, and we're actually 2 hours until high tide. High tide tonight is at midnight, so you know it's only 9:30 now. I'm going home early because I got work in the morning, so I'm definitely going to come back to this spot. I'm really glad we got something, although it was just small catches. We got something for the video. I'm not going to give up on this spot because with a bigger tide and at high tide, I'll be fishing from here and not on the beach. If you like this video, guys, please subscribe to the channel. There's going to be plenty more. It's Relocations TV. Thanks for watching.